Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, The Prodigy of the Universe. It's your girl Kimmy in the building. Now, I'm here to bring what I told y'all I was bringing to the channel in the new year. But I'm not going to lie to y'all. I was guided to bring these things to the channel last year. Okay. And I got a list of things, as y'all can see, that I'm going to be bringing to the channel that I meditated and was given to me to do for my next readings coming up. Not that I'm not going to focus on love and all of that, but I think, and not to knock any other readers on YouTube, but I really believe that some people have lost the concept of, what we really here for, what we really on this journey for. You know what I mean? With the videos that they putting out. Now, saying all that to say this, I ain't never been no hater. You feel me? But I just feel like, and I'm straight from the hood. Okay, some of y'all already know that. If y'all been following me, if you new, welcome. Welcome to my soul family, the tribe over here, A&A gang, go gang, okay? If you want the real, the raw, the uncut, and the truth, you in the right place. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I just feel like not to, knock other readers or whatever, but it's never that. It's never given that. But I just feel personally that, what I've been guided to do and come here for, I've got distracted. I've, gotten off track. So God has put me back on track. You feel me? Let's rewind a little bit. This is not my first channel, you guys. I've been on this journey for quite some years now. And I'm new to this channel though. And pretty much it's been one hell of a roller coaster. It's been one hell of a ride. It's been one hell of a journey, okay? But life itself is a journey. So that's what I'm trying to keep reminding y'all, okay? We in real life here, okay? So a lot of things on my channel is about real life, okay? It's not made up. It's not scripted. It's not edited. You will notice that about all of my videos. It is really random and as I'm guided, okay? And it's really real, okay? It's what really we go through in life, okay? So, like I was stating before, I just feel like me personally, I don't want to become caught up in that, in the tarot community where I lose track of why I'm here, okay? See, God got a way of putting us back where we need to be. Now, a little history, if y'all don't know, I grew up in church, okay? I do not currently attend church right now, but that don't mean I won't go, okay? I always have and will believe in God, which is I feel a higher power, okay? Our creator, okay? We all came from something, and that's who I refer to as God, okay? Life itself, like I said, is a journey, okay? We all here not by coincidence, but by design, okay? And God invented that design. It's the greatest design of all times, okay? And for me, God is genius. He's very amazing. He's very mysterious. He or she, because I still don't know. Like, and I feel like, and y'all hear me saying that a lot because I really don't. I'm not going to get on here and act like I do. I don't know nobody who has seen God, okay? But if you have, let me know in the comment section below, okay? And really, I'm just being real about it. Like, it's okay not to know, okay? We on this thing called life, which is a journey to find out, okay? We are guided here, some of us, most of us, from hurt, from pain, from curiosity. We here to find God, through life experience, right? They got a whole ninth house dedicated to this in our birth charts, spirituality. So with that being said, as you can tell by the title, who is our creator, God? That's what we're going to be talking about here today. Now, God is, for many people and many, just to go back for a minute in time, like, it was different generations on generations on generations, right? And through time, things has been altered and changed. So for me, it's okay not to know everything. It's okay not to, you know, get on here and act like you know everything. Okay. Knowing that things have been changed and altered, I just cannot do that. That's not me being my authentic self. That's not me living in my truth. Okay. So I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say. I'm here just like y'all to learn and figure out this thing called life, with God being a major part of that in my life. You know what I mean? So with that being said, God itself is a mystery to me. Okay. Whether it's a he, she, it, or whatever, I don't fucking know. Okay, honestly. But what I do know is, I think myself personally, God is a spirit, which nobody have seen. An entity, an energy, just like we are. But we can be seen with the physical body, okay? And some say God was seen through the physical body by being Jesus, okay? Again, I wasn't here. You know what I mean? Not to say it's not true, but I'm just saying I wasn't here, okay? And me personally, I don't go off of what was passed down to me, because we know lies and brainstorming and not brainstorming, but brainwashing has been passed down to many generations, okay? Which is why a lot of people are awakening now to truth, okay? So again, it's okay not to know. But me personally, throughout life, I found myself going through some personal life experiences where I have had questions to God, you know what I mean, about God and this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? I've wanted to know things about God. They say build a relationship with God. So I've been doing that all my life, or trying to anyway. Okay. And personally, God created me. So he created me to be curious. He created me. He know me. They say he know you before you were in the womb. Okay, I can believe that based on my personal life experience and what I've been through. Okay, I am not just talking about what I've learned in a book, what was passed down to me. I'm talking about personal life experiences. I go off of that a lot more than anything else because I was there. So this is why I know God to be true and real in my life. And that's that. Okay. God have been called by many names. Okay. Many different religions, as we know, were created, were separated, were divided. God have many names. You might have known him as Jehovah, Allah, Jesus. Even some people think Jesus is God. The Holy Spirit, the Holy Ghost, Lord, Messiah. It's so many different names, okay, that God has been called, okay. Yahweh, another one. And I did a little bit of research on that name, but I decided not to even speak on it. You can do your own research about it. I'm just going to say this. I try to go far back in time where it all started. And we all know before English dictionary and spelling and all that, we had Hebrew, okay? So the Hebrew name was Yahweh, off of an abbreviation YHWH, okay? So y'all can do your own research on that. And allegedly, this is God's name, okay? So that's what I refer to God as, okay? Because why wouldn't we want to know the name of God, and why wouldn't we want to call God by his real name, okay? Well, I learned as I was studying that the Jewish people who found it very sacred thought of it not to be spoken of because of how sacred it was. God was mentioned in the Old Testament, in the Bible, as this name. But the Israelites, the God of Israel, also appears, says this name appears over 6,500 times in the Bible, in the Old Testament. So yeah, They were forbidden to speak about this name back in the days, in those generations, because it was so sacred. And in Deuteronomy 20, chapter 20, verse 7, you were told not to take God's name in vain. So what better way not to take it in vain than by not using it at all? It's what they felt. Okay, so that is why this name is now coming to the light. Now, some of you probably never heard of this name until Chrisean Rock spoke of it. She made a song recently in the name of Yahweh. Okay. I heard of it before that, honestly, but I haven't really did too much research on it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Okay. I wanted to go so deep into this, but I was told after doing a little bit of research to just leave it alone, because that just don't even matter. Names are, man-made. Is titles are man-made, really. Like, actually, in the Bible, they do say that God told Moses this was his name, okay? So I'm not saying that God didn't tell Moses this, okay? I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, the titles or names really don't matter at the end of the day. We're talking about God, okay? So that's what this reading is about, like the energy of God, okay? So I want y'all to get that understood, okay? A lot of people refer to the Trinity, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit as being God. So yeah, for me, the number 3 and the number 7 is closely associated with God because it's in the Bible. So again, for me, okay, that might not be for everybody. Like, I move how I move, okay? And I'm still learning. I'm a work in progress. So I don't get on here and pretend to be perfect or know everything. I'm not ever going to tell y'all that, because I will never know everything. Just like it's geniuses before me, they came here and didn't know everything, and they knew a lot. Okay, I think it'll drive somebody crazy personally, knowing everything. I mean, it's really depressing, some of the stuff I did learn, knowing the truth. Okay, but anyway, I'm going to just leave that alone as far as the research of God's name. But I just wanted y'all to really know, when I ask who is our creator, God, I'm talking about the energy. I want to know more about the energy of God, okay? Who created us all. So that's what this reading is about. I just wanted to pull a couple of cards and see what the cards tell us, okay? I don't know what's going to come out in these cards, but I found it very interesting to do, and I did pray and get permission from God to do this. And he gave me the number 333, so y'all can research that and do your own research on the number. But I wasn't comfortable with doing this reading until I felt like that was a sign from God once I got that synchronicity to do the reading. Okay. So I hope that all made sense real quick. But I'm going to use several different decks. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decks I'm going to try to do this reading with that I felt guided to pull out. And really, I'm just going to go with the flow, okay, and see what the cards give us. See what energy comes out in these cards. I think it would be very interesting. I see a lot of readers doing readings on, different things, but I never really came across one that did one actually on God, our creator. I done seen them do them on the devil, the angels, all that different stuff. Never really one on God. But if y'all know any, feel free to share. I don't knock no other readers for what they do and their content or whatever. So this not what that reading, this video is about. So don't get it misconstrued or twisted. Okay. This is how I'm gonna be doing things going forward. I'm gonna be touching on real subjects of related to spirituality. Okay. As well as love and all that good stuff that I know y'all want to see. Okay. But we just going to incorporate more of these things, these type of readings on this channel. Because for me, I don't like really getting too deep into, spirituality, but I'm getting guided to go there. You feel me? So it is what it is right now. And that's what I'm being guided to do in this season. So that's what I want y'all to know. Y'all going to be seeing many more readings similar to this one. As far as spirituality go. So get ready for that in 2025, you guys. But what better way to start it to start it off with talking about God, I feel. What better way to start it? You know, our creator. So let's just get started. Let me pray real quick and we're going to just get into the cards. I just want to see what comes out. Whatever information we can find out about God is always a good thing, okay? So let me pray. Okay, y'all, I'm done. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to start with this deck because they really don't have words and I just want to see what comes out. So let's get started. Let me clear the energy. Okay. So we're talking about God, the energy of God. Okay. And the first card that flipped out is this one. Let's talk about it. This is card number 34. It equals number 7 in numerology. This is my card really of breakthroughs. Okay. It's something dead that's coming to life. Okay. Horses talk a lot about spirit, especially moving about spirits. Okay. Especially moving horses. Okay. Y'all can do y'all research on horses. Okay. And the significance when it comes to God. Okay. I'm not going to sit here and talk y'all to death about that. But for me, I'm seeing God as both the dead and the living. Okay. When it comes to energy. Okay. Because for me, how I see these, the bottom of these cards, well, in this card, how I see the bottom, these are dummies. Like, these are just dials that's like basically fake, right? Or not, and okay, we seen movies and everything that reminded us of these dials, right? And for me, the movies brought them to life, okay? Sort of like this horse. Okay, so that's why I say that. I mean, I'm trying to explain why I'm seeing God in this way. But I'm not going to explain too much. Those who get it, going to get it, okay? But anyway, God, for me, is, with this card, showing me that he is both life and death, okay? That's just what I'm getting from this card. And again, it's card number 7. I'm just put that to the side as I pull another one. And I'm just going to tell y'all what I hear with my other gifts, and what comes through. Whatever comes through. But it's giving spirit, okay? I mean, because if you think about it, this horse, this would be the horse that's dead and it comes to life, okay? So God has this power, okay? So don't ever get that twisted, okay? That's really what I'm seeing. And again, I feel like you can't put God in no box. You see how God is breaking out of this globe? Like, I feel like a lot of people try to put God in a box. You cannot put God in a box, okay? That's what's coming through, too. Like, that's how I've always felt. And which is why I'm into spirituality and not religion. So, yeah, God is both life and death for me. And that's what's coming through with this first card. And it's giving spiritual being. You see these orbs around it? It's telling me that God is everything spiritual. Everything. And them orbs remind me of the universe, of space. And you can see some of that up there. Like, God is all things. Okay? Dead and alive is what I'm getting. And then we have this card that popped out. Let's talk about it. So this is card number 15. It equals 6. 6 for me in numerology is harmony and balance. So you see, we just had 7. Now we got 6. Okay. For me, when I look at this card, it represents death, a death, right? Also messages, okay? And love. This rose reminds me of love. So God is love. God is this also reminds me of the Grand Reaper. I don't care. It just does. It just look, for me, that's the look it gives, okay? Or the angel of death, okay? But God is love, okay? God is word, okay? The messages. I'm getting the word, okay? With these birds. And this envelope with this letter is giving me words and messages. So God is words, if that makes sense. God is messages, okay? I'm trying to make a little more sense of that because that's what's coming to me right now. See, the rose was easy. God is love. That's easy for me, okay? But I'm trying to decipher why I'm getting it like that. Hold on. Okay. So what I mean by words and messages. So like it's trying to say like God is gossip. God is everywhere. Right? Because when you think about words and messages, people do it everywhere. I mean, it's how we learn. It's how, you know, it's how we pick up on things. It's how we, pick up and learn information through words, you know, through messages of words, right? So for me, like these birds is everywhere. It's given God is everywhere through word. Okay, I don't know. I hope that makes sense. Through it's something about communication and word and messages. Okay, so God is spread through that. A lot through that way, which is we know that's this to be true, but this is how it's coming through to me. So yeah, with this looking like the Grand Reaper to me, I feel like too. I don't know. God is all things and everything. Okay, like if you think about it, and if it was really a such thing as the Grand Reaper, which I don't know, but we know about it, right? We all grown. This card definitely is giving farewell or death to me. Okay, the end of something. So God, we know is the beginning and end of life. Okay, we know this to be true. They say the Alpha, the Omega. So God is the beginning and the end. That's what I'm getting with the whole Grand Reaper thing that was coming through. So yeah, of course, our Creator that created us and all things on earth would be the beginning and the end. It only makes sense. I'm just pull a couple of cards. So let me get one more card. Who's our Creator God? A lot of cards trying to come out. We got this card. This is card number 17, which is 8. So now y'all see we got 6, 7, and 8. That's not a coincidence. God is order, is what I'm getting off of that. In the middle of chaos, because as you can see, we started with the 7, we went to the 6, and now we have the 8, okay? So that's what I'm getting off of the synchronicity. God is order in the midst of chaos. But anyway, let's refer to the picture. This is Libra, I believe, energy. Well, it's giving me Libra if it's not. And that's what I heard. So balance. And then remember I was saying God is life. These look like fallopian tubes. So God is life. Okay. You see this twin flame logo on his chest. Okay. I heard hearts. So God is love again. God is the yin and the yang. Okay. Feminine and masculine energy is what I'm getting. As far as these fallopian tubes, well, that's the way I'm seeing them. That's not really what they are. They arms or something with eyes, it looked like. I don't know what that is, but it's giving me fallopian tubes. I see things differently, guys. It's the only way to explain it, okay, in my mind's eye. But we all know you can't have a baby without fallopian tubes, right? Or can you? I don't think so. It's what I just heard. So, yeah, no. But, so, you see how we started with life and death here in this picture. Then we got death here, okay? And now it's giving life here, okay? With the fallopian tubes. So I don't know how to explain that other than God is definitely life and death, okay? Seven, 6, 8 may even be significant. Y'all can Google the spiritual meaning of that for more on God. But I got it like 6, 7, 8 when it came to me. Like, it's order in the middle of chaos, okay? So God is just that. When we ask who is our creator. So I'm noticing this naked body now. So it's telling me that God is flesh and spirit, okay? Because that's what I just heard. And we already seen spirit here, right? Now, I don't know too much about ballerinas, but they showing me his feet, and it's in ballerina style. I just know ballerinas have one hell of a balance up on them tippy toes, right? So something about balance as well. God is balance. Okay, so now I'm seeing in my mind's eye the scales. So God is justice. God is truth. God is just. Okay. Again, Libra energy. So I'm hearing God is pure life and death. God is everywhere, and God is in all things. All things that are life and death. All things balanced. So hopefully that makes sense. I'm channeling as well, guys. So at the bottom of the deck, we have this card. This is 51, another 6, okay? So far as numerology go, we had 7, 6, 8, 6. That could be significant. 7, 6, 8, 6. So I notice how 7 and 8 is right after each other, but in between both of them is the 6, which is again harmony, balance. 8 is also a number of karma, okay? And what you put out is what you get back, okay? Look at the number 8, okay? For all of you who don't know, do your research. Numbers are significant even the way they are shaped. So 7, you see how the top goes like that and the bottom. Yeah. So God is math. Is what I'm getting. Because it's making me pay attention to the numbers for some reason right now. God is math or God is mathematical. And I've noticed in some of my cards too, math is used. Okay, so that probably makes sense. But again, I was talking about how God is love, right? You see another rose here. This is a whole nother picture. Remember I said God is words and what I say words and letters or messages, right? We see this lady is waiting on a message, right? Wait, she looked like she's waiting on a message or a phone call or whatever, and then we got this bird here again. So, yeah. So that's just confirming again. We have a dog here, so and then we have a clock. You know how they always talk about God. God is time. You know they talk about divine timing. So it's telling me God is time. God is animals. God is just sent. God is in everything. We even have a moon in this window. God is in the moon and the stars too, is what I'm hearing. God is the people. So that makes sense because we all have, you know, co-created with God, right? God made us in his image, so they say. So that would make sense. When I talk to my kids and they ask me questions about God, it's really a reason why I did this because we all have these questions, right? Not just me. My kids ain't even came to me, and sometimes you don't even know what to tell them. It's just like God is everything and everywhere, and God knows and sees all things. I say that all the time, but I'm really getting at with these cards right now. Um, yeah, I just had to contemplate a little bit, make sure I got that right. So, what's calling me now is this card. I wasn't gonna talk about it because I was really done with these cards, but they telling me to talk about it now. So look at this card. So you see this flame? God is light. God is spirit again. And this man has stars all over his body. So yeah, it's just telling me God is everywhere and in all things, all objects, everything created on this earth. That's what I'm getting. And this is card number 28, which equals what? A 10. Now, we all know about tarot, right? It starts with 1 and ends with 10. Well, actually, it starts with 0, which is a God number. Again, do your research. But then we have the number 1 and 10, and that's usually where it stops, okay? So again, the beginning and the end, okay? So yeah, that's just what I'm getting from them cards, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous about doing this, but it's okay. Let's just see what else comes out. With those cards, it's just telling me God is in any and everything that's created on this earth, okay? People, object, animal. I'm even seeing the wind and the clouds, like the planets, every element I'm seeing here. I'm seeing air in this picture. I'm seeing fire in this picture. It was giving me earth with the feet, right? And then I got water with the emotions here. Well, it's water in that picture too, but it's even giving ether with the planet in the background. Like, it's crazy, but that's how I'm getting it. So it's just telling me, and then it's even giving space and time. God is at all things in space and time. Like space here, time here. Like, that's how I'm seeing it. So God is all 4 elements of the earth and everything in space and time, according to these cards. In every object and everything that was ever created. Every phone, every computer, everything. Everything. Literally. God is everything. It was even showing me organs in people. In spirit. You know? And everything. And it's showing me God is in things that are alive and dead. Basically. So, can I get a little more deeper with y'all? Let's just see. I just seen 3737. That might be significant as well. Again, the number 10. 1010 could be significant. Again, numbers, words, messages. God is all that. Crazy, right? That's what I'm getting. The Ace of Wands. So again, we seeing fire here. According to this card I'm getting, God is a web, okay? Where everything is connected. You see that web? This fire is within her pineal gland too. And that's really what's drawing me with this card, this fire. So let's just see what more cards come out. So God is the pineal gland, according to this this card right here, because that's what's calling me the most. First the web, then the pineal gland. But I think the web was really saying that everything is connected. And yeah, God is the fire in your pineal gland, is what I'm getting from that card. This reading probably ain't gonna make no sense to nobody, but this is what I'm getting and how I'm getting it. But it's okay. Hopefully it makes sense at the end. We got the Ace of Wands, then we got the Six of Wands. Again, 1 and 6 is 7. It's really just giving me the lights on the stage. So God is light, okay? God is light. He's showing me that with these two cards as well. Again, I'm noticing the color of her shirt, which is white. They talk about white being purity, okay? This horse is white, okay? This letter that keep drawing my attention is white. It's also right here. And her dress is white. So yeah, it's giving God his purity. Again, that fire. I done seen fire in 3 of these cards. 3 of them. Definitely all elements of the earth. God is. We all know I don't always go off the textbook definition of the cards, right? I hope y'all do. I'm an intuitive reader. I go off the pictures and what I'm picking up with my own spiritual gifts. I'm getting God as the center of attention from the 6 of Wands. Or I'm hearing center of stage. And even this first card is giving me the center, okay? For some reason. God is the center. Is what I'm hearing. God is the web which all things are created and connected. And we're talking about God. This is my God card. Source energy. The sun card. And you notice all these cards are yes cards. The Ace of Wands. The 6 of Wands. And the sun. God is yes. God got a sense of humor too. God is enlightenment. That's what I'm getting from this card. God is all things bright. It's really giving God is fire. God is the sun. The sun is hot, like fire. For all y'all who don't know. Card number 19. Again, another 10. God is life. That's what I'm hearing. God is happiness. God is joy. God is victory. God is opportunity. God is healing. I'm getting God feels good. God is beautiful. Magnificent. Okay, so I'm going to take the first card. Not all those, but we got lovers. God is love again. God is closeness. Again, you can see the air surrounding them if you look closely. Look like a whirlwind around them. God brings people together. is what I'm hearing. Yeah, God is love. Okay, I'm hearing cut the deck. God is calm. We got the Five of Wands in the reverse. Again, fire. My deck upside down, but it was meant to come out like that. Ain't nothing a coincidence. So it's telling me God is not conflict, drama. God is calm. The opposite of that is calm. God is peace. Okay, so let's see. Let's use another deck. Wait a minute, because I'm trying to see. So all my cards upright. Okay. Clear this deck. Show me, who is our God, our creator? We got the Page of Swords. Now, the first thing I noticed in this card was the clouds, okay? And we have the clouds here already. Well, we got the Five of Wands back out here. First thing I noticed in this card was the Wands. So what? God is a weapon? Because that's what the Wands would be in this card. They're using them as a weapon. I can see that. And some of y'all might say, oh, that's not what the card means or whatever. I don't care what y'all saying. I'm getting this and doing this how I want to do it. And whatever pulling on my intuition, that's what I'm going to talk about. If that's what they say God is, and it guides me there, that's what it is. Eight of Pentacles. with this Pentacles card, I'm getting, it's levels to God. Ain't that crazy? This talks about building, but each one of these pentacles is in a different place. And I heard levels. So it's levels to God. That's what I'm getting. This is probably really going to be the strangest reading y'all ever come across. 7 of Cups. God has choices and decisions. And I'm only saying that because I'm told to go off the textbook definition this time. Because that's what I heard. And it's right here. But I wasn't saying that, and I was looking at it. So God is every decision you make. Or every choice you make. God is options. God is different things. God is different ways. God can shapeshift. Because remember, I was picking up God as weapons. Then I was picking up as levels to God. And I'm seeing all these different options and choices, or this is what this card represents. They tell me go off the textbook definition because I guess I wasn't getting it. And I'm just like, okay, this is weird. I'm going to have to go back and watch this myself because I don't know what I'm saying or what be coming out when I'm saying it. But God is everything hidden and shown or revealed, okay? Is what I'm getting from this card, okay? God is everything on this earth. I'm getting that again. See, we have a snake right here. We have jewelry right here. Like, for real, that's what I'm getting. We got a mountain right here. What is that, a dragon? God is any and all things, different things. God can shapeshift. It's levels to God. God can be a weapon. God can be a person, an animal. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's what it's trying to show me. And again, even in this card, you see the snake. You see this ladder. These look like houses, the river. God, yeah, it's confusing. I know. And it's the card of confusing. That's how you know God works in mysterious ways. God is a mystery. God is mysterious. Yes, this is true. And God can shapeshift, guys. He can literally turn into a person, an animal, an object, a mountain. That's what I'm getting. A dragon. And I'm seeing those clouds again. I'm seeing water. God is water. Like God can literally, God is all things. God can, okay, I said shapeshift. God can be any and everything. He either in any and everything, or he can transform and shapeshift into any and everything. Is what I'm getting. Like literally everything. Remember I said God is peace? We got this next. God is the trees. God is the garden. God is the clothes. That's crazy. So God is everything we created. Plus more. God is everything that was created in space and time, literally. And you notice the Nine of Pentacles is somebody by themselves, right? One person, somebody doing something independently. That's God. God is everything he created. I really hope this is making sense, because that's how I'm getting it. God is the mind, is what's coming through. Literally, it's showing me the mind with just these two cards. Now I was already getting the pineal gland. Now I'm getting the mind. Wands energy talk about what? Our goals, our desires, opportunities, right? God is every one of those things. Everything you desire. Crazy. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy. That's really what I'm getting. Show me God. Who's our creator? What in the history of niggerdom did I just pick up? Nine of Wands. We was talking about Wands energy. See how I was pulling on my intuition, then the card came out. Another 9. God is completion. God is the wounds when you're hurt. Like if I was to really read these cards like they are, God would be a rebel. God would be conflict. God will be, everything you're building or something that you will build. God will be confusion. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, guys. I got an unexpected visitor. But anyway, if I was to read these cards, which I'm not, like y'all want me to read them, God would be a rebel. But if you think about it, if God is all things and everything, then God is a rebel, right? This gives conflict, war, and drama. So if I read this card like that, then that would be saying that is God as well, based on what I'm picking up, right? And if I was to read these cards like y'all used to people reading these cards, this would say God is everything you've been working on, everything you've been building and creating, right? Because that's what we do with the Eight of Pentacles. God is even money, right? God would be confusion as well as options or different choices and decisions that's made, right? And God would be the wounded soldier. guarded, and defensive. But that's not how I'm reading these cards. But that's not to say it's not possible. Because we already seeing how God is any and everything in time and space. So even that would make sense. God is the wounded. God is the confused. God is the hardworking people. God is the crazy people that bring drama and instability to your life. God is the rebels. God is all people. We already said that. So it's not to say it's not true. But that's crazy. We got the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. God is authority. That's what I heard. God is intelligent. Of course, I already knew that. I mean, it would only be something intelligent and very genius to create all this. God is the fight, as well as God is your protection, right? And the King of Swords talk about God being the truth. I'm getting God as your protection from this. I'm also getting God could be the fool. God could be the liar and the thief. Well, they did talk about liars and thieves and murderers or something like that dying on the cross with Jesus, right? Just don't count it out. God is communication. That's what I was getting with the words and the messages. God is the mind. God is the communication. God is the evidence, is what I'm getting from this card. Remember I said God is zero. You see that sun back there? We got the sun here twice now. God watches over you, protects you. Very smart. God is very smart. God will confuse you. Yes. Because I'm confused as hell right now. But I did want to look at it. So, hey, there it is. Let me see what else they want to tell us about who our creator is. God. Be gentle with yourself. God is gentle. We got the lamb here. We got a person here. It's just telling me that God is gentle. But they did talk about Jesus being a lamb. So that's interesting. But for me, Jesus is not God. But some people believe that Jesus is God. So that's okay too. They say I'm on the right path. So God is the path. We see an angel walking with a kid. God is the way. God is the path. Wow. The person you're asking about is trustworthy. We talking about God. Look at this picture. That's giving ether, space, and time, and water all in one with the light, right? It's giving a very angelic being. God is even angelic beings. Look at that picture. I see Bubbles is giving water. But it says the person you're asking about is trustworthy. So God is trustworthy. So far, God is gentle. God is the path. God is trustworthy. And I had another card pop out. What do this say? Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. So God is the truth. But I already said that. We got a unicorn here with a man. So that symbolism is also relevant. The lamb, the unicorn, like the horse and the dog, right? And the horse and the dog came up in another reading I did. And again, we see sheep or whatever these things is down here. What is that? The black sheep with the other sheeps? Every animal and person. God is in everything. At the bottom of the deck, we got believe and trust. So please believe and trust that. God is faith. God is trust. God is strength. God is courage. God is confidence. Those words pulled on my intuition. In this picture, it really looks like an angel in heaven. I mean, I don't know what, the Bible describes it as milk and honey, but a beautiful place with gold and all that, but this look kind of colorful. But it's giving the Garden of Eden or heaven to me. It's giving trees too, the withered tree and the strong trees. Like, God is everything that has life and death. And I even want to go as far as to say that if God is everything like this, then it's a possibility that God is the devil too. He created all things. But I don't know everything. We got the star at the bottom of the deck. Happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path. The star. We got a star here too. For somebody that looked like a star. But I talked about already God being the sun, the stars, the planets. God is the universe and everything in it. God is the star of this reading for sure. God, can you tell us something, please? Queen of Earth. God is thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. God is the Queen of Earth. Well, we know about the Queen of Earth being the nurturer, right? Being grounded, being the one that really take care of responsibilities and nurture the family, right? The husband or the wife is the Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody who is very serious too. God is serious, okay? God ain't playing with y'all. If you know anything about earth signs, they're immovable is what I'm hearing. Like the ground. like the concrete. That's God. Since God is coming out as the queen of earth, it's possible that God could be a woman. I said possible. But we don't really know, do we? But y'all see it. I don't know of no man giving birth to anything, and God gave birth to everything created, right? This card says, make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So that's God. God makes time for those around God, right? God takes the sensible approach. We're talking about God. God deals with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. When we talk about God, that's God. Show me something else according to these cards. Show me you, God. Give me you. I'm hearing that song, Give Me You, God, and that's by Quandra Banks. God is music. God is gospel. But give me you. I'm going to post it below. Let me write it down so I don't forget. Because that song is significant to this reading. Give me you, God. Quandra Banks. Y'all listen to it. Give me more cards. Who is God? I just seen the world card. See? Oh, that's the Wheel of Fortune. Actually, I thought it was the world card. I was hearing the world, but God is the world. But the Wheel of Fortune, that's God right there. But anyway, the King of Air came back out here. God is brilliant. God is impartial. God is professional. God is diplomatic. It says, speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. So, again, God is brilliant, impartial, professional, and diplomatic. God speaks his mind or her mind with confidence. That's who God is. God even might seek out professional advice. I don't know about that one. Balance mental and emotional considerations. So again, the word balance. The balance of the mental and emotional. God is balance of the mind and the feelings or emotions is what I'm getting. God is people. Stay with me now. Stay with me now. This is the strangest reading ever when we asking who is God. Who is God? The 6 of earth. See those scales again? Number 6, again. Harmony and balance. God is harmony and balance. It says gifts of money, time, and effort. New career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debts. What's calling my attention in this card is these scales. God is justice. God is truth. God is right. Again. Harmony and balance. God is a gift. It says God, gift of money. God could be money, time, or effort. God is time. We already seen that. Effort with the 8 of Pentacles, right? Receiving a loan or paying off debts. God is money. I don't know about that. But it's possible if God created all things and is in all things. But God is definitely fair, just, and right. Brilliant, thoughtful, warm, sensible. Remember these traits, guys. The magician. Aha! God is the magician. That means he's magical. That means he's even a little tricky. He moves and works in mysterious ways. See him with that wand or that scepter, whatever it is. And this is the number 1, major arcana. It says you are ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. This whole magician is what's calling my name with these wings. I mean, my name. My intuition. God is the magician, of course. That's telling me that God can fool people. And I was already getting God shape-shifting. Like, God is really interesting. He's able to shapeshift and be all things with the magician. He is. All things in space and time. Even numbers. We see here he can even be people. And objects. But it says you are ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. So God is a grounded magician. Interesting. A brilliant magician. That's all for harmony and balance. It's the best way I can describe him with those cards, you guys. So stay with me. Give me one more card. Well, I got 2. 10 of water. We've seen 10s a lot here. God is love. This says a content, what that say? Contented. I need glasses, y'all. And rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. So God is trustworthy again. But God is love. God is love. The greatest love with the 10 of water. 6 of fire. We got 6s here. So much. More than any number. It's even on the lover's card. It's on the 6 of wands. The 6 of earth. Let me see where else that 6 was at. We know this is 6. We had another 6 here. Right here. Most of these cards is 6s. And then we had this 6. We got 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6s. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 6s. That might be significant. 6 6s equals what? I need to know that. Can't do it in my head right now. I ain't got time for that. But 6s all talk about harmony and balance. So God is a lot of this, okay? Harmony and balance. So you should know that. And God is the belly is what I'm getting. Because think about the number 6 in its shape. It focuses on the belly. Okay? God is the belly is what I'm hearing. When I think about belly, I think about womb. Let's talk about 10s. We got this. We got this 10. We got this 10. Okay. So we got 3 10s. Okay. I'm doing a little homework. 3 tens equal what? Okay, so yeah. God is love and spirit and happiness. Okay, again. God is the water and the fish in the ocean, is what I'm hearing. He is the sun, the sky, the stars in the skies. Okay, he is love. Okay. We got 3 tens. God is the people. God is the whole army, is what I'm hearing. The whole family. We got an army of horses here. But one person is showing me that God is dominion over everything, over the animals, over the people. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Over everything created in space and time. And the angels, okay? It's like magical. God is magic. Yes. God is magical and mysterious. Definitely. This is 1-7. And then we have an 8. Remember? Again, harmony, balance, Libra energy, just, fair, and truth, and life and death. 7 and 8. So we got 1-7, 1-8. That's clear. And lastly, we have 2 1s. So yeah, God is one with everything, is what I'm hearing. Y'all probably gonna kill me for this reading, but I hope that made sense. That's how I was guided to do it. That's how it went down, and that's what it is. At the bottom of this deck, I just want to leave and show y'all this. God is 0. Remember I said that too? So yeah, just think about the number. It's just a big ass circle. It made me wonder if the universe is really round. That would explain the firmament. But that's another video. God is even the Fool, the Magician. So God will fool you, you guys. God is mysterious like that. He will fool you. That's what I'm getting. He is the magician. He's magical. He could be any and all things. So you better be careful. How you treat animals, how you treat people, even objects. Like, no lie, y'all. That's what I'm getting from this reading. That was deep and different. And that's how I like to do it. And I just did it. I was scared to do it. And after doing it, I'm not so scared anymore. It made perfect sense. Like, I was kind of scared of what might come out in the cards, or if I would be able to relay the message. But God just told me to be like Nike and just do it. So I did it. And it even told me I was on the right path, you guys. So, yeah. Said decide to be happy now. This is why I say God got a sense of humor. Because now that you know who God is, now you could be happy. God is happiness, okay? So, yeah. It says, thank you for helping me open my heart to happiness, joy, and bliss. I am now willing to see all of the goodness in my life. So God is everything good, the goodness, the joy, the bliss, the happiness. We've seen the sun out here twice. and the hearts. I say God is love. The love comes from the hearts, you guys. It was showing me the organ, remember? So this reading made total perfect sense. But some people gonna say it didn't, and that's okay. But that's what I got for y'all when I asked, who is God? So, yeah, I don't know what y'all gonna think about this, but I was wondering whether or not I was gonna upload this. And I'm told to upload it. Because people need to, inquiring minds want to know who God is. And I'm talking about the energy, remember y'all? The energy of our Creator, of God. Yep. So basically, everything you look at around you is God. God is any and everywhere and any and all things. I'm getting seen, unseen, dead, or alive. Crazy, right? If y'all want me to elaborate and ask more questions based off this reading, just let me know in the comment section below. I love y'all. Until the next one. Peace. So yeah, a lot of my readings I'm about to be bringing about to be very interesting, similar to this one. Stay tuned for more, guys. Peace and love.